Hello, I'm Jose Mendoza Aguilar, and I'm going to talk about the end of World War II. The worst battle in human history came to an abrupt end on 1945. The main events include the victory in Europe on May 8, 1945, that marked the unconditional surrender of Nazi Germany, bringing the almost 6-year-long war to a close. Months later, exactly on August 6th of the same year, the United States dropped the first atomic bomb in Hiroshima, and 3 days later, another bomb landed on Nagasaki. The Japanese surrender announcement occurred on August 14 of the same year, celebrating the victory on Japan. But on September 2 of 1945, the formal surrender documents were signed declaring the end of World War II. Now I'm going to explain what was the D-Day. The D-Day is the name given to June 6, 1944, the day that the Allied troops began the biggest amphibious invasion in history, the Operation Overlord. On this day, more than 150,000 soldiers from the USA, United Kingdom, Canada, and other allies descend onto 5 beaches of France's Normandy coast. This operation created a new front against the Nazi Germany and started the process of freeing Western Europe from German occupation. This operation was a crucial turning point in the Second World War. The D-Day helped to culminate in the liberation of Paris on August 25 of the same year. Deprived of vital resources and from France, resulted in Germany suffering significant losses in later conflicts, such as the Battle of the Bulge in late 1944, accelerating the German collapse. Now is turn of German collapse. Nazi Germany officially collapsed with its unconditional surrender on May 7 of 1945, but on May 8, this surrender was commemorated as the Victory in Europe, the VE Day. The German military encountered tremendous opposition from the Soviet forces moving in from the east and the western allies after the D-Day and the advances through the France into Germany. These efforts ultimately result in Germany's defeat and the conclusion of the European War. Now, what happened with Japan? After Germany's surrender, all eyes were on Japan. The goal of the United States was to quickly terminate the Pacific War. In August 1945, after a prolonged fighting and heavy deaths on both sides, the US detonated atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. These bombs resulted in Japan's unconditional surrender on August 14, 1945, which was formally signed on September 2 of the same year, designing as a victory over Japan, finishing the war. Finally, I'm going to talk about the bipolarity of the international relations between the United States and the Soviet Union. This relationship started in 1933 when a formal diplomatic relation was established. Initial interactions were marked by mutual suspicion, particularly due to different ideologies, capitalism and communism. Despite this ideological difference, both nations found common ground during World War II against a shared enemy. Following the war, the alliance quickly deteriorated. The Soviet Union expanded its influence over Eastern Europe. This expansion alarmed the USA and its allies, leading to fears of a Soviet-dominated Europe. The USA responded with initiatives like Marshall Plan and counteract Soviet influence, solidifying a bipolar world order. The Cold War epitomized this bipolarity, marked by ideological conflict and geopolitical rivalry. Key events include formation of the TAN, the Korean War, and the Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962. Well, my opinion of the topic is that the end of World War II in 1945 marked a major turning point in world history. The conclusion of the war brought with it immense happiness and hope for a more peaceful future. With the major European powers weakened, 2 superpowers emerged, the United States and the Soviet Union, later Russia, each promoting their own political ideologies, capitalism and communism. Despite the tension, this period was also witnessed with significant advances in technology and space exploration for all of humanity, which were driven by competition between these 2 superpowers. I think that the best of this historic event can be taken to improve ourselves as a human race